Alright, so this time, yeah, I still cannot find, excuse me, I cannot find the cord, the mini USB cord that connects my microphone to my laptop, and that is still disappointing. However, so now I have to edit and post. I have to connect the audio and the video later, which is fine, especially if I think I can like push them both at the same time and just sync it right now. But I did that, and when I pushed the screen capturer had like an extra 3 seconds before it started, so they're 3 seconds off, but hey, you live and learn. Okay, so I'm on scene 5. This is me, the Vlogamator, animating and vlogging today, this very day. And I think I need to find the right color pattern here. Oh, look. See that? I have that already. So that'll help a lot, actually. Let's open up that one. This is scene 3. Scene 5 is very similar. It shows the dog instead of the box. So what I might do here is just copy this background right over. Can I do that? Is that a thing? It's not a thing. I cannot do that. At least not that way. But I can do this way. Control C. Deselect. Go back over here and V. Ooh, I fear. Why does this happen to me every time? Okay. So it's too big. Apparently, I should have blown my nose before I started recording. That's awkward. I could pause it and go do that. I should probably do that. Okay, guys, give me 5. Take 5. Take 5. Take 5. Okay, and we are go. I think my microphone. Okay, whatever. So here we are. I've got a background, a mirror little background that I just duplicated. See, that was easy, wasn't it? Don't do things the hard way when you don't have to. It's not the right size, but we'll make do for now. Yeah. Okay. So now I got to draw some other things here. Look, I've already got his feet kind of done as well. So I feel like that doesn't have to be hard either. And I don't know why you're doing that. Quite frankly, I don't appreciate it. I have an idea why you're doing that. Probably because the canvas sizes are not at all the same. Nonetheless, here we come with boots. Facing the other way. Okay. Guys, can I just say, scrambled eggs are delicious. That's what I had for breakfast this morning. And I didn't used to love scrambled eggs the way I do now, but sometimes you can't go wrong with a thing of scrambled eggs. You know what I'm saying? Okay. I'm gonna have to edit that because there was no shading in his feet. What have I done? What have I done? But that is another day. Okay. Erasing this. His feet are facing the wrong way, and that's not what we need at all. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, we'll go from there. Now, I couldn't help but notice the line and the color is on one layer, which is not how we do. Excuse me. Yes. No, I was saying excuse me. Not excuse me. Right on. Okay, what I'll do here is draw the lines on the same layer for now. I gotta be very careful. What kind of... No, I don't. Yeah, I do. Oops. There we go. Okay, so boots are apparently very round, as you can see. And this is how you make it look like he's facing the other way. 3D stuff is not easy. I once animated in 3D. And it was nice for a time, but then I'm like, you know what? I don't know if I'm cut out for this 3D stuff. No, I can do it. It's fun, but I like this traditional, old-fashioned stuff. What do you say? Traditional? Yes, traditional. Good old 2D animation. Now I'm going to duplicate the layer here and get my color so I can do this on underneath, again, underneath here. And that's way too small. Got to be efficient here. Alright, efficiency is key. Because we only have so much time in this universe. And then we die. And then we live on. Okay, bam. That's not too shabby, right? I mean, it kind of looks like he's standing on cylinders. So I should change that. Because that is not what he's doing. He's standing on boots. That's not how you do it. You know, I'm a little worried. Today is the first day of classes. When I recorded this. It is Monday. It's probably not Monday when you're watching this, but I'm recording this on a Monday, and I like school, guys. I like to learn. I do. It's one of my hobbies, and I've said it before, and I'll say it again, but it doesn't mean it can't be challenging sometimes. And we know challenge is a good thing, but it's still scary sometimes. Anyway, it'll be fun. It'll be great. Also, now I need to put shadow on these boots. I have not defined a light source, so where is the shadows going to be? Oh man, not there. They'll have to be here. Oh, I see a problem here. I see a problem here. Okay. I don't know what I should have done. Should have just redrew the whole boot. But I did not do that. So we're just gonna converge. We're gonna merge these layers, and we're gonna take careful care to only draw within the lines. You know, just like the old-fashioned way, like the coloring books. Stay within the lines. That is what technology has given us. In this beautiful 21st century, we can draw and ignore the lines because we can. Because there's layers and stuff. Actually, you know what? Walt Disney could do that. He just had cells, and he could draw on one and then color underneath it. It's the same thing. It is the same theory. You can ask a physicist about it, or not. Also, do these look like galoshes? They do look like galoshes. I don't know why I gave him yellow boots, but they're beautiful yellow boots. And nobody will know in post. I mean, once it actually, nobody will notice. Nobody will notice. Okay, so there's a little bit of color shading. We'll do a little bit more. A little bit more on this side. As if like the light's reflecting here. I don't know. It's a very different style. Sometimes I don't even know what I'm doing. I just do stuff. Okay. That's fine. I mean, it's got the basics of stuff. And again, I got that. So I'm missing the dog mostly, just the dog, but I'll do some more detail here. Oh, what have I done? I think I blurred that. Oh, I need more shadows in the jeans, right? That is something that needs to happen because otherwise... Oh, the carefulness of the shading within the lines is still my problem. Okay, I got this. Yes. Lines and shadows were given to us for a reason. To define who we are and our character. Okay, I went too far with that. There we go. Shadow underneath there. Some shadow in there. Some shadow here. For some reason. Shadow here. Also, I realized the wrinkles on the same side, whether he's facing left or right. Do you think anyone will notice that? Probably. Yeah, probably will. So that's unfortunate, but I don't know what I can do about that. Except for fix it. But time is of the essence. I need to finish this project, guys. I need to finish it. Okay, I may have went out of control there, but we'll keep going. Shading. And then we'll put here a happy little shadow. Yeah, and another happy little shadow down here. You know, the shadows need to have friends. Guys, I watched Bob Ross as a child a couple times. You thought that was going somewhere else, didn't you? Just a couple times. I didn't know when it was on. I was too young to like learn those kind of things. And then when I got older, I guess I didn't do that because I watched, I don't know, Arthur. Come on, Arthur never gets old. Have you, Arthur? He is one awesome aardvark. Am I right? Am I right? That was my childhood. I watched Arthur because having fun isn't hard when you got a library card. Come on, join with me. Having fun isn't hard when you got a library card. That's all I know. Otherwise, I would keep singing. I'm no Carrie Underwood or Shania Twain or other singers. I don't even know. But I try. I like to sing. People tell me I should stop it sometimes when I do it. But some people say, hey, Ford, do you have a dream of being able to sing? You pursue that dream. And I'm like, well, that's not actually my dream. I just like to sing, so. Joke's on you. Okay. Anyways. So now I got some pants. And they look kind of shadowy. They look kind of, I don't know, average. But we'll go with average. And then we'll put in here the final countdowns. Which is, and I quote, sketchy lines. To make it match the rest of my style. It's just like it's the shadows on a comic book. Yeah, I don't know. You just draw lines and then it makes it look good. That's my theory. Also, again, I was going to color the bottom of those shoes a different color, and I neglected to do that, so... Man, I guess I should plan ahead better, shouldn't I? I should do that. But I did not do that. So, the pant leg's kind of coming over, leaving a cliff of shadows. And again, we got some shadows up in here. Some shadows up in here. Down in here. Over here. Just kind of give it a little bit more of color is all you need. Because when you're in a camera, you have lots of color. When you paint, you have less color. And even though those are just scribbles, they're color. Actually, they're not color, it's black. But who's counting? I'm not. Okay. There's Farmer Judson. And there's the background. Okay, I'm almost there. I am almost there. What are we going at? 13 minutes? Okay. So it's dog time. It's doggy style. Doggy style. Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out? Who navigating the folders? Navigating work in progress. Puppy concept. Why did I open it here again? That's what he looks like. I think I can manage. I think I can mischief managed. I'm finally reading Harry Potter for the first time. Well, that's not entirely true. I tell people I haven't read Harry Potter, and I know I've seen the movies, but I get confused because when I read the books, I feel like I've read it before. And I do know I started it several times as a young child. I just never finished it, and I really don't know how far I got. Probably not past the first or second book. And I'm now in book 3, so I'm breaking new territory here. So that was locked. That layer is definitely locked. Let's move that. Again, this is just for reference, for color reference and whatnot. But anyway, Harry Potter, it is a good book. I can appreciate her writing skills. J.K. Rowling, or I almost said J.R. Tolkien, that was weird. I'm sorry. She knows how to write a good book. That much I can say. Okay, we got a new layer here. This is... what's... Dandy. I've been calling him Dandy. Okay. So... that was just a rough sketch. I'll see if I can fix it up now. Make it a little bit less rough. Rough. Badunch. That was funny, guys. A little bit. It was unintentionally funny. Okay. I realize my problem here. This is still opaque, not 100% opaque. There we go. There's that, and his snout needs to be a little bit smaller. And then he got a little nose there. There we go. He's got two little eyes. He's looking up, and his tongue is out, and he's wagging his. He's so happy. His tongue is out. He's wagging that tongue. That does not have any dimension to it, so we are doing that again. What's your favorite dog? Yeah, you think so? That was me talking to myself in my head. I would have to say Pluto. Because, yeah. I don't know, I haven't really actually thought about this question before. I don't know if I have a favorite dog. But anyway, there's this dog. I'm not quite sure I like that. His mouth is way too open. I don't know how to avoid that. Here's what I'll do. If you were sticking your tongue out, does your mouth have to be open? No, it could just be like this. Oh, now it just looks like he's sticking his tongue out at you. I think his mouth should be open. Yep, his mouth should definitely be open. The struggle is real, isn't it? Okay, there's his bottom mouth, and now here's his tongue. I don't know, it looks kind of weird, but we're gonna have to move on for now. Okay. I'm making his head a little bit smaller because he's a puppy. He's a puppy. I'm not sure if I like that, but we must move on. We'll see how it comes as we go along. Get some dog body going on here, some legs. Oops. I don't know, some legs like that maybe. Yeah. In and then out. And then puppy feet. Gotta do the details here. The deets. And puppy feet. Does that look like a human heel? Perhaps. Perhaps it does. And I ruined it. But hey, it is a dog. So don't go telling me it looks like a human, because it is a dog. Okay, we're getting close, guys. We're getting close. There's his feet, his hind quarters, and then he's white underneath, right? And he's got that. Okay, so in essence, this is what I've just done. Let's see if it looks any good. That is a horrible looking dog. See, the problem here is that I cannot draw dogs very well, and I've been through this, and I need to practice. And yet, I continue to not do that thing as much as I should. Not practicing as much as I should. Why does it look so weird? Because it's terrible, Ford. Dude. Maybe I shouldn't even try to trace it. I should have just did it right out of my creative little head. It's a little better. I think it needs to be smaller because they're behind him, right? It's all about, I mean, if you want him to look real, you gotta obey the law of physics. Something that's farther away, like his hindquarters, is going to be smaller than his not hindquarters. Also, if the legs like doubled up on itself, would it look like that? Probably, something like that. I'm sinking. Oh, hey, I got a joke for you. I got a joke. What happened when the red ship and the blue ship collided? The sailors were all marooned. Ha ha ha. I don't know if I told that joke right. Does red and blue make maroon? I don't know, Ford. You're the artist. Dang it. Well, somebody else will know. I believe that they will, and they will tell me. They'll say, "Yo, you're wrong," or "Yo, you're right." I would prefer the latter, if you don't mind. Okay. So again, not the best dog. I mean, I've had better dog days, but also that is not at all how his head is. It goes all the way down forward. I have had better dog days, but this is how it's gonna have to be. Now, I feel like if he was happy, his ears would not just be flopping like that. Can I get an amen? That's what I thought. Amen. So let's put them up again. Hiya! Erasing that. Giving him his shoulders back, because apparently dogs have those. And now, I think they would be more like this. Yeah. Except for that last part. Stay tuned next time for Ford Can't Draw Dogs to see if he tries again. Guys, I think he's going to try again. He doesn't know when to quit. Anyway, that is a weird looking dog. That is one thing I can say. And his jaw is too big. There we go, his tongue is coming out sideways. Does that look a little bit better? Just say yes. Say yes, Ford, you're doing good. Now, animate this thing because we want to see it come to life. Oh, well then, just give me some minutes. Give me some minutes. Oh, I think I learned something here. That's what it would look like. I'm going to go out on a limb and try this one more time. Be patient with me. And then the tongue comes up and over. So what I did is the jaw, it gets smaller where it's open and then bigger at the bottom, which I think I knew that, but I didn't really carry it out well because that's where the bottom jaw is. Now that's kind of better, except for his tongue is super long. And going the wrong way? What kind of dog has his tongue just flopping over there? Okay. Physics, Ford, physics. It's a real thing. Still does not look right. How long must we sit here in agony, waiting for you to learn how to draw a dog? How long must it take? Is it because his tongue's the wrong shape? Probably. Okay, let's be real. There are a lot of reasons this does not look like a dog, but I think that's one of them. That looks a little better. So, one of these days, Ford will learn how to draw a dog, and he will not adventure out on a project that he is not ready to handle. Or maybe he will. Maybe that's how he'll learn. Maybe. Who knows? Okay, well anyway. Nonetheless, we have a dog. That is really not good at all. Oh man, I almost think my other one was better. I mean, a little bit. I mean, you know it's a dog. That's not a really good dog, but anyway, if we want to change that, we'll come back to it later because this is what we've done. This is what we've done. So now we're going to color him in. Maybe I should just go back to drawing in children's books. Ford, you never you never drew children's books. No, I didn't say drawing children's books. I meant drawing in children's books. What? What? Oh, psych. I tricked you. I made you think I was cooler than I was. Maybe one day I'll write a children's book. Maybe I won't. Maybe one day I'll publish a real book. Maybe I won't. Actually, okay. I have this idea. It's a Western. I've been writing it now forever. Like most things, I haven't finished it. But it's a story about a man named Jedediah. And Jedediah is actually the antagonist, so it's not really about him. It's about Jackson Mills, a humble farm folk who just wants to raise a good living and put food on his table. But then Jedediah comes in and steals all his food. Basically, he ransacks his house with his men, and leaves nothing but a burnt house and overtrodden pastures. Jackson Mills like, well, this is unfortunate. I better go do something. So he goes into town and he's like, okay, here's what I'm gonna do. Now he's not trying to be vengeful. But he sees a wanted sign for Jedediah Black, and he's like, well, if I turn him in, we get the reward money and maybe rebuild my house. But maybe deep down inside he's a little vengeful. He's like, well, this guy, he has done me no good, and I'm about to do him no good, because revenge. But that's not a really, sometimes that drives characters, even though it's not the best way to do things. And maybe he'll have a change of heart. But either way, he's definitely got to go after this guy who ruined his house and his living. And so he does. All he has is a donkey and a dog named Brutus. And he goes after Jedediah. And he runs into some Indians along the way. Guys, where am I going to shade this dog? Oh, shading. I don't know, we'll get to that in a minute. He runs into Indians along the way. And these Indians, well, they're not too happy about running into him, so he's in trouble. They tie him up, they capture him. He also ran into coyotes. I missed that part. He ran into coyotes. He shot one of them because they were going to attack him, and they attacked his dog. His dog got wounded, but they ended up on top. And then the Indians happen. And eventually he runs into a group called Walker's Gang. Walker's the kind of the leader of this little vigilante, not vigilante. They're just a group of cowboys doing their thing. We don't know what they're doing yet, but they are doing their thing. Also, why did I make him look down? He's got to be looking up at his owner. Little things. And together they decide they're going to go after Jedediah Black. And, for reasons unbeknownst, they do that. It's about as far as I've gotten, but rest assured, I drew that on the wrong layer. Bah humbug. That's okay. That is not the right color for a tongue. Anyway, it's called Cache Canyon. Jedediah has been stealing horses and stuff and stashing them away in this canyon, in his hideout. And I'm giving away this whole book. It's okay, because nobody will ever read it. Heck, I probably won't even finish writing it. Hey, whoa, not with that attitude, you won't. Maybe I will. Anyway, so it's called Cache Canyon because that's where, he steals people's horses and sells them off one by one, kind of like on the cowboy black market or something like that. And so that's Jedediah. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. Okay, I acknowledge he looks a little bit better now that he's shaded in. So his head's kind of too round. It's definitely too round. Maybe that'll help. Sorry guys, let me just do something here for you. He's a dog, for Pete's sakes, not a puffer fish. There we go. Oh. Okay. Whoa, that just happened. Interesting. Don't worry, we can fix it. Can we fix it? Yes, we can. I think that's a little better. I really think it is. One learns as he goes along. You just gotta plot forward. You just gotta plot forward and learn. Okay, I actually am much happier with that. It's not perfect, but I'm happier. Okay, we're getting close, guys, to finishing this off for today. We are getting close. I just need to do some final shadings with him, and I'll make it quick. If you're still watching, and you're probably bored. If you're not still watching, well, I'm talking to myself. And for my own sake, I'll just watch this video to the end. Don't worry, Ford. You got some fans. And when I mean that, I'm saying you're your only fan. No, I'll make all my family and friends watch this. They'll do that. They'll do that for me, right? That's right. You heard it. You heard me. I definitely needed to change his head from being a circle a long time ago. That was a problem. So good thing I did that. And then put some shadow up here. Maybe I can draw a dog after all. I'm capable. Capable. That's too light. You can hardly see it in the night. That's too blue. But oh well. We'll pretend it's reflecting grass color, because green and blue are not the same, but there is blue and green because blue and yellow make green. That's your art lesson for today. Also, how would that be shadowed? I'm not entirely sure, but we're going to keep it like that. Okay. Very good. Very good. If I'm missing something very important here, will you just let me know? Like, for dogs have whiskers. That was an example. Not true, but an example of what you might tell me if I'm missing something. Okay, almost done. Put some shadow down here, just kind of make that disappear. Fade into the background. Same with these hind legs. They don't need to be predominant. Is that a little bit too much shading? Perhaps, but I did it anyway. And then definitely this needs to be even farther away. Okay. Shadows underneath the feet. One day I'm gonna learn how to draw a dog good, because that's not proper grammar. Let me teach you something here right now. Good is what's good? Good. You did good. That is a good dog. A good dog. So that's an adjective, right? It describes a noun. A good dog. But if you want to use it as an adverb, then you don't use it. Use the word well. I did well. Okay, that's your little lesson. You might want to fact check me on that, but I'm pretty sure that's how it works. There may be exceptions because, well, English is a thing with exceptions. But if not, well, then you can just take my word for it. Or tell me that I'm wrong. In the comments below. You can use those comments, guys. That's what I'm trying to been saying here this whole time. That didn't make any sense, did it? Trying to been saying. Anyway, look. I've done it. I mean, it's no Mona Lisa. It's no nothing like Starry Night, but it is a thing, and I've done it. And so there. I'm gonna stick with that. See, that doesn't make any sense. I need to put that underneath there. I need to lighten it a bit. Go black. See, this shadow thing is a problem. How's that? And then I need to make another layer for Farmer. I'm going to organize those layers later. You don't need that business. Okay, so that is how you make scene, what is this, scene 5 in this. Because I just did, because that's what it is. Scene 5 in this. Bam! It's just a start, but hey, it's my start. So, thanks for joining me for this vlogimation with Ford Rasmussen, the Vlogimator. We are working our way towards the finale of this project, and when I say that, I mean we're just getting started. Thanks for joining me, and you have a great day. Fantastic, okay? Just a fantastic day. Goodbye.